Oh, cool! I don't have to do the quest. Alright, we don't have to do that silly side quest. Thanks, Sega Chief, for making a wonderful mod. Now, what was that X mine? That was a new one. Let's go check it out. Shoot damage. Okay. Astral Curtain. Cast shield. Wait. Shield. That's like the ultimate defensive move. I should keep an eye on that one and make sure that I don't misuse it. There's Wall, which is both protect and shell. Alright. Useful items in this mod. Sexy, useful items. Out of my way, cats. Okay. Oh, there we go. You need to interact with the stair to climb it. Much like ladder. Okay, MP absorb. That sounds pretty sweet. I could, use that. But I got a problem coming up. A big problem. Guess what, fellas? It's time again to collect some enemy skills. I prepared my party members with a lot of magic and manipulate, but little did I know I was not prepared for the upcoming trial. Alright, I need to find an Adamantai or a razor weed. Adamantaimai. Taimai? This thing. Did I even put manipulate on? Yeah, that's what I need. Death Force. Alright, there we go. We have a manipulated Adamantaimai. Death Force on Katsith. And Katsith should learn the magical ability Death Force. Yes, we got it. Ah, oh, damn it. Hey, think about this guy isn't gonna go down too easily, is he? I actually want to try this first. Oh, that didn't work. My breath. This wasn't going to be as cut and dry as I thought it'd be. I don't think this is going to do any damage. Look at that! Did I try this before? I can't remember. The battle waged on, seemingly without end. If I could not beat Adamantaimai, I would not be able to obtain the enemy skill, Death Force. Okay, I'm done. I'll come back later and get Death Force or whatever. Being that the Adamantaimai had such incredible defense, I decided to load up on defense-piercing summons to do real damage. Oh, but he's gonna do barrier, but that's okay because summons are not affected by barrier. Okay, since this guy has a lot of HP, I can feel perfectly confident in summoning high-power summons while I still try and manipulate him so he can use the enemy skill materia. Wait, that wasn't a lot. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Gunga Lance. Come on, manipulate him. Oh man, I ran out of summons. This sucks. Alright, we're gonna at least get the summon. We're gonna get the enemy skill over with at least. Death Force. Wait, who has it? Who has the materia? Is it Katsith? Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, since I don't wanna... There. Now Katsith is freed. And he can use Shiva. And hopefully this will finish off this punk. I was kind of hoping that it would be dead by now. Like, show's over, guy. I got your, Alright, one last trick. I'm gonna see if I can give Cloud a lot of MP so he can... no, he used up all his summons. Alright, there we go. Alright, perfect. Adamantaimai bangle? What does that mean? I bet that's a very defensive bangle. Yes, it is. It also knows water, but doesn't have many slots, and its magic defense is pretty low. No evasion either. Still, I should keep it in mind if I'm gonna be fighting things. The Razor Weed had another enemy skill for me. It was time to get to work, but would the Razor Weed provide a challenge just like the Adamantaimai did? Alright, manipulated one. Wait, now that you think about it. Crap. Oh, they're gonna do Spaz voice. I need to be careful. I don't think this is gonna do a lot of damage. At least she's doing, like, decent damage for someone that's not stacked to be physical. Alright, how about this? Shrine? Ah, crap. Alright, someone's gotta heal Katsith as quickly as possible. How about we just heal everyone? Or we're all berserked. Ah, crap. Well, at least that could be worse. This ain't looking good. Alright. Damn it. Oh, shoot. I can't believe this. The razor weeds were not that intimidating. All I needed to do is just switch in a couple new party members, you know, people that can actually do physical damage. The razor weeds, they seem to be really strong against magic. So let's see what Tifa and Barrett can do. Okay, I don't think they're going to use that berserk move unless I attack them. Okay, Cloud has E skill, so I should use it on him. Vital Hammer. Alright, now then, it's party time. Ah. There we go. With those enemy skills taken care of, it was time for a science experiment. Word among some places on the internet that there's this glitch that happens when you combine added effect with poison. The theory goes, with added effect and poison, you can keep on hitting an enemy and putting more and more counters of poison on them. But is it true? I went into battle with Catsif equipped with added effect and poison. He kept wailing on a lizard enemy, and the enemy was vulnerable to poison, but it didn't seem to be losing any exaggerated amount of damage. I'm gonna try again later with a humanoid enemy, because they are usually more susceptible to poison. Till then, it was time to leave Wutai. So when did I first play Final Fantasy VII? I think I was 15. It was about 2003, I think? I'm not going to do the math right now. I borrowed it from my cousin, and yeah, up until that point I'd played Final Fantasy 6, 4, and 8. Wait, oh yeah, I'd also played Final Fantasy X up to that point. Yeah, I'd played a little bit of it. I rented it from Blockbuster, and I think I got up to that one big fight at the beach with the Sin Spawn. Yeah, that battle can be really challenging if you don't have level 2 magic. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII. When I first played it, my brother, I think he beat it, but I did not. When I was playing it, I got pretty far, but I think I tried to fight the final battle and I died. So I kind of just gave the game back to my cousin, and that was it. Damn it. Wait, how many Phoenix Downs do I have? Not a whole lot. That's a problem. Alright, let's get Cid's first limit in. Ooh, come on. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Cid's already pulling his weight. Yeah, so after playing this game, Final Fantasy VII, I did return to Final Fantasy X eventually, and I did beat it. I think eventually I beat Final Fantasy VIII too, but the problem was that I had Final Fantasy VIII on CD, on PC, and the discs just weren't that good because I did buy it off of a friend. It was a problem. Yeah, that PC version of Final Fantasy VIII I tried so hard to make it work, but it would screw up on the CGI cutscenes. It was a real problem, you know? It was really disappointing. Eventually I got it on PlayStation. Eventually. and that's when I think I beat it? I don't know. Final Fantasy VIII, I don't think it's good, but at the same time, whenever I remember it, I only remember the very interesting parts and the really interesting aspects of the game. So, that's cool. Aqualung! Use Aqualung! Yeah, like that. So now we're back to making, like, getting levels. That's good. Hopefully I don't get too over-leveled. But with this game, you know, like, sometimes the challenge is just beyond level. It's more about just figuring out what the weakness is and to puzzle out battles. It's really balanced, though. I'm quite enjoying this challenge hack. Now, I need to get back to... It had been a while since I checked up with Mr. Smiley, and when I decided to pay him a visit, the rank-ups were abound. Cloud hit rank 5 and leveled up his magic spirit and dexterity. Cloud's magic was getting stellar. Barrett leveled up his strength. Tifa took a rank that leveled up her strength, spirit, and dexterity. Aerith's magic was looking kinda mediocre, but that might be because of the equipment I had equipped. So I leveled up her magic, dexterity, and luck. Red was looking like a jack of all trades, so I decided to focus on balancing his strength and magic. Now remember how I said I was focusing Yuffie on magic? Well, I kinda have a little faith in her strength too. So I took a level in her luck, but that also increased her strength and dexterity a bit. Katz's luck stat was already colossal, but I decided to take another level in luck to just build it even further. My goal is to focus Vincent on strength, but it was kinda low when I checked it, so I put another level into strength and spirit. With all that out of the way, it was time to move on with the plot at Gold Saucer. I made my way over to Dio's showroom where he offered to give me the keystone if I fought in the battle square. I had Cloud's spec for magic, so it got me a little worried for him to be fighting the battle square, but on the other hand, it doesn't really matter because Dio will give you the keystone regardless of how well you do. The first 3 battles went off without a hitch, but after the 3rd battle, I got a handicap that broke my materia. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. This is why I use save states when I was doing my perfect run years ago. Alright, let's see if I can do something like this. Wait, are these even like... Now, does silence mean I can't use... Well, it all worked out in the end. I think I've hit a wall on this. Dio gave me the keystone, but on my way out, I found out that the tram out of Gold Saucer was broken. The party had to stay at the ghost house, and thankfully, the mod added in a feature to skip past a long recap of the story so far. The mod seemed to include a feature that allowed you to pick your date for the date sequence, but when I picked a nope twice, I just got stuck with Aerith anyway. You can't skip the date sequence. There is the play section, and then the fireworks, and then you find Katsith up to some no good, which leads into a Benny Hill style chase sequence. It was my old foe, Polygon Helicopter, and Katsith gave the keystone to the Shinra. Backed into a corner, Katsith threatened the life of Marlene should Cloud and his friends try anything. One can only assume that Marlene is deprived of the CRT television that Aerith's mom has. Cloud's hands were tied. With no other option, Cloud is forced to head out to the Temple of the Ancients. What will happen? Well, that will have to wait until next time. This has been Final Fantasy VII. New Threat. Good night, everyone.